This is the Tree of Life, Season 3, Chapter 9. In this episode, we will be further elaborating the design of a military in our theoretical state based upon the principles of this podcast. To start out, the military was said to be broken into two sets of units. Those responsible for attacking enemy positions and acquiring new territory, and those responsible for holding territory, or consolidating it. In past episodes, we talked about how sublimation plays a role between spatial non-consensual and archetypal consensual actors further to the consolidation of territory. This was given a romantic connotation in the family unit context. However, that need not be so. Amongst individuals who are not romantically engaged, the same process of sublimation arises out of dissolving interpersonal conflict through sublimating language. Archetypal consensual actors possess the ability to sublimate through language during moments of confrontation, which allows them to accumulate territoriality from spatial non-consensual actors. This links a state of parasympathetic activation, as between the two actors. Thus, further to that, the consolidation of territoriality between the two units, attacking and consolidating or defending, should be accomplished naturally by given joint leave away from the front lines inter-unit. That is, a portion of the archetypal consensual unit and the spatial non-consensual unit will be rotated away from the front together. By natural consequence of the bonding and conflict within these two units, put together on leave, the natural process of accumulation of territoriality will result through interpersonal conflict and sublimation. Now, further to this, the role of the rear commander, that is the reserve commander, archetypal consensual actor, must be a hybrid semijudicial role. They must oversee disciplinary complaints regarding soldiers on leave as part of these hybrid groups. The goal of this is to consolidate that territoriality within the commander of those troops. But further to this, that territoriality must be integrated into the state by giving this quasi-judicial officer administrative authority in the consolidated, reacquired, or acquired territory. By giving this commander a semicivil role, that is authority over civil decision-making, as well as disciplinary action against soldiers on leave. Likewise, the conditions of engagement for both defensive positions and attacking positions must be dictated by the archetypal consensual rear commander, who, by defining the criteria for application of force, by virtue of that imposes the boundary on the non-consensuality, which is the front line of any given conflict. In the same way that the hybrid actors define the limits of the conjoined consensuality by defining the criteria for consent, that is, setting the bounds of non-consensuality, the rear archetypal commander does the same using criteria for the application of force. That's the end of the podcast for today.